Okay, I'm talking about Pentecostal history in the 20th century. Pretty interesting time. Got off with the bang with the Azusa Street, and Aimee Semple McPherson heard from one of the Azusa Street recipients, Robert Semple, and man, what a great woman of God she became. You know, I did a series on woman in ministry. And it just seems that God anoints a woman every now and then with a serious measure just to stick it in everyone's face that God uses woman, and women are born of God, and there's no difference between male and female, Jew nor Greek, slave nor free, but a new creature. It's a born-again spirit with the anointing. Anyway, love Aimee Semple McPherson, great woman of God. And there was a lot of healing revivals, a lot of great men raised up like Smith Wigglesworth, you know, and A.A. Allen, and Kenneth Hagin, Oral Roberts, quite a few guys, big tent revival and meetings sweeping across the country, Jack Coe, you know, many others. And then in the 60s, there was something that was called the Charismatic Renewal. And it kind of swept across and hit Catholics and lots of denominations. A lot of people didn't think we're born again. Then we get to something called, we're going to call it the Jesus movement. There's a good movie about it called the Jesus Revolution. Man, watch that movie. It's pretty good. I know quite a bit about Lonnie Frisbee and Chuck Smith and stuff too beyond the movie, but the movie, it's not bad at all for Hollywood, you know, pretty good. And there was a hippie movement, you know, like a lot of hippies. I can remember it when I was a kid. Man, they were barefoot, smoking pot, living in hippie houses and smoking hash, and just like, man, real rebellious counterculture, you know, long hair. And the Beatles kind of birthed it, you know, and maybe. Anyway, man, God judged that hippie movement, and a lot of them went off into different cults, and a lot of them got saved. And a big guy who played a big part of it was Lonnie Frisbee and Chuck Smith. Awesome. Just love those guys. Love what God did. And come back, I'll get some more into what started happening in the 70s and 80s with some different moves.